you will heard what Devil Mai was saying when he was interviewed on channel television. I think a day after that program, and Devil Mai was so concerned, was so passionate on other states that if the state should hold their value-added tax, that other states will die or will collapse or whatever. Please, brother, I don't know your take on all these games our so-called politicians are playing with our life at this perilous time. Mazi Kachi.
Chineke, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. You are coming out crystal clear, brother.
Okay, Nwachineke, thank you very much. Yeah, what is going on now? We are at the stage of the struggle where the whole world, including the southeastern governors, have been forced to step up. Although the meeting they had on Thursday is what I call gangrene meeting, because they got no choice. David Umahi and his group understand clearly that IPOB have taken over the Biafran land, and they understood that we are at the war stage. So what does it matter? He knows about the economy. I want to tell the Biafrans all over the world that all they did there, we don't expect anything good from this set of people who have bluntly sold their own people to the enemy just because of shortage of food, you know. So their meeting and the Umahi group have nothing to offer us. We are not expecting more than what they just said. What does he know about the economy? Whereby in a country on the southeastern hub economic stage of Nigeria, or the so-called zoo, had been set aside as a place of war, where the blood of innocent Biafrans are being killed every day, where the youth are running away from their homes, where our mothers, our sisters, they can never go to farm anymore. They cannot even live. They have no right to live anymore. What does the man he knows about the economy? It's not a human being that controls the economy. Where the people that you claim to be leading or be their leaders cannot live for their daily life anymore without being fear of being killed. What does he know about the economy? You don't talk about the economy where your own people are being massacred every day by the so-called people you invited, by your own so-called the partners of genocide. What does he know about the economy? My brother, I listen to the conversation because I don't take it to be anything, because it doesn't hold water. It doesn't hold water. The Biafrans all over the world understand that they know their leader. We understand our leader. Our leader is Mazi Nwachineke, who have only voice for Easterners and for the whole Nigeria and for the West Africa. So he is the only one we are all looking up to or on to for better future for us. We have no economy. We have no life. You can only have life before you talk about the economy. When you live, you can drink water. But when you don't have right to live, what else do you want to talk about? We have to keep to the main situation at hand now. That is how we can survive, live, and see tomorrow. That is what we are focusing. We might have no right to talk about the economy because there's no economy in existence in the first place. The market women, our young men and women, all of them are being chased away, are being killed. Military will invade into a marketplace and shoot aside at any moment they want, at any time, and nobody speaks. They all gone into their shade. They cannot talk, they cannot speak, because they have collected they have collected can I call it their soul from backyard. So what do they know? So for the gangrene meeting they hold here on Thursday, my brother, the only thing I can tell you is the pressure from the masses who have rejected them. Masses have rejected them and everything they stand for, because they have never for any moment of the day stand for the masses, but only for their own pocket, which they will die and the money will be wasted in the Western world. So I can only stop here for now while we progress. But my conclusion on this, or my take, is their meeting is being forced by the IPOB and DOS power, because they have no choice. They must gather, and if care is not taken, in a few days as we progress, they cannot see a place to stay again in the southeastern state, because the owners of the land will take it. But anyhow they want it. I'm sorry to say like that, because The time has come when everybody has to rise up, because these guys are crooks. Let me submit to Nwachineke. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mazi Kachi. Barrister Carlo, I come to you regarding using, let me put it in this way, using Soludo's theory. He said that if there is no election in Anambra State, it will be like Imo State, whereby we know that there was election in Imo State that later turned into Fulani's caliphate or administration. What can you tell Biafrans regarding that statement he made? He said that if no election is going to turn, whereby it is vice versa as well, using that statement, what can you tell Biafrans? Barrister Carlo.
Well, thank you so much. I hope you can hear me, Mazi Nwachineke.
Loud and clear.
Okay, thank you for the question. What I have to tell to my fellow comrades, my Biafran people, those who are in the IPOB family that are doing the work, committing their finances, risking their life, trying to do things that will see that our land is restored. Now, based on the question that you asked me from these politicians, these people, they know that Nigeria is not working. These people, they know that Nigerian laws are flawed. These people, they know that the administrative policies of the Nigerian state is skewed against the people of Biafra. These people, they know that what is happening in Nigeria is not electioneering, rather it is selection. These people, they know that the system chooses who they want to represent the agenda of the Fulanis. So these are the realities on ground. And we that have been agitating for the freedom of Biafra, and we have applied some certain measures to drive home our message that the people of Biafra are no more interested to be part of this wrongful amalgamation. We have boycotted Anambra election in 2018. We have allowed people to vote in Imo State, whereby we see that number 4 became the governor. In Anambra State, when we boycotted it, we had 100% boycott of the election. But due to it is a plan, the election doesn't count, it is selection, they will go to one particular primary school and take a photo and send it to their controlled media to show to the world that the election is going on. So we have tested this and we have known that what they will do, and we have already know what the outcome will be. We, the people of Biafra, we, the IPOB family members, we have been following our leader. Our leader have the mandate. Our leader have the mantle. Our leader have the plan. Our leader goes ahead of all these people. So our leader knows what is right to do, and the plan is already there. So we, the IPOB family members, and the Biafrans in general, those who are not within the family should join the family so as to have one strategic commanding plan so as to get our Biafra. Because freedom fighting is not a democratic activity. Freedom fighting follows command and control. So what I'm saying in effect is that the advice I give to our people, the people of Biafra, is to look beyond sit at home, because there should be so many strategies to get this Biafra restored, and these strategies are within the fingertips of our leader, and our leader have already put up a structure that if he is not there, we should also follow this structure and follow this lane in order to arrive at the same particular place that he wants to lead us to. So what we should do is to follow the order that our leader has laid down. We should be disciplined. We should follow the order, the directives of our superiors, the way we have been doing since that has led us to this level that IPOB has attained now worldwide. So my advice is to our Biafran people is to follow the leadership of IPOB and continue to pray, to plan, to think of another positive thing that we could do that will help for us to restore Biafra. We should not be fixated on a particular thing. This is a command and control. When the people leading you tell you to do something, you do. When they tell you to stop, you stop because they have a reason for telling you to stop. We should not continue to disobey orders. We should discontinue displaying our indiscipline before the world. So this is my advice to our people of Biafra. We should stop following those who misdirect us towards another direction, because when we follow those directions, it leads us to nowhere. It is better for us to follow the movement that we have started for a very long time, and we have never had any problem. We have continued to move on a daily basis successfully towards our destination, which is Biafra. Mazi Nwachineke, this is all I have to say concerning your question. Thank you.
What do you have, Barrister Carlo, what do you have to say about the disappearance of the Eastern governors in that meeting? What do you have to tell Biafrans? What is your stake? What do you sense there? Despite the critical issues that every zone or every region is focusing mostly on this issue of open grazing, what is your take on that?
You know that those people that we call Eastern governor, they are the Fulani slaves. Those are the warrant chiefs of our time now. So their absence in that meeting should not be a surprise to any genuine Biafrans, because we know that their hands are in the extraordinary rendition of our leader. They know that they are leaders without followers. So what they are doing, they even want our leader to be taken out, because it is their plan. So for them to be conspicuously absent from that meeting shows that they have a motive, an agenda which they have been pursuing, which contributed towards the extraordinary rendition of our leader from Kenya to Nigeria, and at the process breaching international laws and diplomatic protocols. So that is the reason why, that is the only reason I see why they are absent, because they want to play that they are the governors, whereas they are leaders without followers. That's all I have to say. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much, Barrister Carlo. Mazi Kachi, regarding the situation in Igbo land presently now, the killings and the lack of job, mostly in Imo State, the rate of the killings from that state is too much, and it's being caused by the Nigerian government. Let me put it in that way. I don't know what you have to tell us before we begin to round this program up. I don't know what you have to tell us regarding the killing, as evidence has been given out that the hands of the government is there. There was a post somebody made regarding on a particular sit-at-home Monday that the police came out and shot somebody, and by the time the bullet was removed, they discovered that it is police bullet that killed this man. I got the clips and I got the voice note, and they went to them to report, and they tried to silence everything. What do you have to tell us as we begin to round up our program for the day?
Okay, thank you, Nwachineke. Biafrans all over the world and in eastern part of Nigeria, more especially in Imo State, the killings and the blood-bath sharing every day in Imo State, we are noticing it, and DOS is watching and putting everything together to make sure that justice takes place. Regarding to the killings over there, I think I have a brother there also in Olu. He doesn't come out. So my advice before I say one or two things is that please, we have to live in order to achieve Biafra. Let's just follow instructions. Remember before Onyendu was adopted, there was a time he was broadcasting. He said, there's a time he normally said, go in, go out. So let's always listen to Radio Biafra and follow instruction, because we don't want to condone too much casualties in this struggle at the moment we are now, because it's very, very near to us. That is on the individual level. Don't go in the night. Make sure you get your place of your residence before nightfall. And in the aspect of Nigerian security forces or terrorist group, because I don't call them security, because if you want to define security, they secure people's life. That is a simple definition. But what we have in Nigeria are terrorist group in the uniform of police or military or paramilitary or anything they can name themselves. That is why you see thousands of Boko Haram members being recruited as independent Boko Haram members. That can only happen in Nigeria. No other country in the world it can happen. The Hope of Danger, who is pioneering the killings, I have no much word for him than just let him know that whatever a man did today, wait for him tomorrow, even before he dies. So I don't have much word for him, but for Biafrans all over the world, do not relent. This is one of the sacrifices we have to pay. Remember, Onyendu himself paid the utmost sacrifice. His parents was killed, his sister, and so many other gallant men and women that are killed in the process of securing his life. So please, do not die casually. Do not die under your own personal mistake. Try to follow instructions for our spring leaders, the DOS, who is under our spring leader, Mazi Nwachineke. Whatever they ask us to do, try to do it. You will live to see Biafra. And for Nigerian police and military, my brother, my sister, anywhere you see them, be careful, because they are targeting your life. Be careful, but at the moment, what we are doing or we are putting together, or DOS are putting together, just like my brother, Carlo, responded on the first question. After the denial of Rufen from seeing him, we have taken a lot of steps. DOS have taken more other steps to make sure that justice is being done to the life of millions of Biafrans or thousands of youth being killed in Imo State and beyond all Biafran states. So the justice are being taken over. In fact, very soon now, we'll be seeing a lot of things happening right away from Kenya. The case is on and we are winning. And Barrister Dr. White, I heard him last time speak. And he had already discussion with our leader before the incarceration of our leader. And he has taken the matter up in a very serious manner. This team are team that have been prosecuting serious president and ex-president of the nations, that Chancellor and his group. So he's one who nailed them to judgment. And this firm are working hard and are not compromised. So we can trust them and are doing everything possible. Our matter has been spread, getting to the stream of media and all the government power and all the rest of them, UN, Commission for Human Rights, and the US Secretary General, and so many other groups. So our matter has been taken there, and as I'm talking to you now, investigation is going on within Nigerian soil, in Asorok. So let's continue praying and be hopeful. The judgment will take its feet at the time. So we might not do it the way you want it, but I can assure you that the DOS, our leader, trained for many years. They are intellectuals. They have a lot of people, lawyers. They have so many intellectual people there that are working tooth and nail to make sure that all those Biafrans killed in Imo State and all over Nigeria and the eastern state of Nigeria are being taken up. And at the end of the day, the justice will be done for them. And I want to thank you once again, Nwachineke, for this opportunity. And I also assure the Biafran all over the world, be calm and follow up with whatever that is going on within the Radio Biafra and DOS. And the only thing I can tell you, no matter what the devil is doing, we are winning the war. And very soon, we will have a Biafran restoration done, and our leader will be out. Thank you so much, and God bless us.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. In rounding it up, Barrister Carlo, the latest now is that $1 is 517 naira, What advice are you going to give to our people? Any hope in Nigeria? Just in 1 or 2 minutes, I would like you to use it to round it up as we're about to bring this program to an end.
Yes, Mazi Nwachineke, there is no hope in Nigeria. Even our economic activities are being targeted. This targeting of the economic activities of the indigenous people of Biafra in Nigeria didn't start today. It has been there, if you remember, 1970, immediately after the genocidal war on Biafra, they decided to give every Biafran £20, no matter the amount of money that you had. Even this was what led to the death of my own father, because when my father died, he left his own Biafran currencies in the house. I was asking my sister the other day, why did my father have a lot of Biafra money in the house? My sister told me that my father was so angry that the way that the Nigerian state was giving everybody 20 naira, my father said over his dead body he would not do it. He left the money there. So what I'm saying in effect is that the naira is falling on a daily basis because Nigeria do not have functional industries or factories. For instance, the NNPC, that is the main oil corporation in Nigeria, they don't make any profit in the refineries, both Kaduna refineries and Port Harcourt refineries, but they pay workers to make expenditures. So what I'm saying in effect is that the Nigerian economy is diagnosing. So what we should do, if you are in Nigeria, if you have your money in Nigeria, you should be skeptical and be careful of what will become of your money, because you may have 1 million naira today. Before you know it, the next day it will turn to Zimbabwe currency. So in effect is that Biafrans, we should think ahead. We should know that the economy is dying and your money in the Nigerian state is not safe. That is all I have to say. Thank you, Mazi Nwachineke.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for availing your time to come and be with us. Thank you very much. And I believe that you people will honor our invitation next time we'll call you. Thank you very much, and may the Most High bless you. Thank you. This is Radio Biafra Hausa Service 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nwachineke Ohamadike, one of Biafra land. Mazi Nwachineke is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He's the director of Radio Biafra and her television, and he's the commander of the armies of Biafra, and he is the greatest man living on this planet Earth because he stood for his people even till death. I must tell you that. Friends and Biafrans all over the world listening, before we round up our program, this is what we have for you for today, but we'll open the line for those who are following up our program. Maybe you have 1 or 2 things to say based on the 3 programs we have presented to you today. You can call us with our line +183 263 73499 +614 818 70925. Any of this line you call, you can have 1 or 2 minutes to say 1 or 2 things before we'll round it up, because time is no more on our side. We're about to round up our program. So the lines are open right now. For those following up our program, you can call in and make your own contribution, or if there is a question or wherever you observe, then it will be welcomed. +183 263 73499 +183 263 73499 +614 818 70925 614 818 70925 +183 263 73499. Let's take this call. I believe is my dear brother, aka Ekeroneke. Ekeroneke, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, my beloved brother and comrade. Good morning from Warsaw, Poland. I remain Ekeroneke, and I hear from Omaka, on the province of Biafra land. Our leader remains Mazi Nwachineke. and the leadership of IPOB, fanatical men of all the radicals. We appreciate all of them. Mazi from Moscow, KK rep, and his country representative. We appreciate all of them, especially my brother who is there among them, Indian National Coordinator, KB. He did wonderfully. From there to below, my brother in Mozambique from Omaka too, and his co-analysts. We appreciate all of them. And finally, Barrister Oago, we appreciate what they are doing. Mazi, the issue that Biafra is coming, like I said, chronic. Mazi, everybody is on his own angle, section, not pure warranty. Warranty, but you're not pure. That's what I mean. And Mazi, finally, I know you probably, I don't know if you made the announcement of our radio, my hair, and they cut it, but all of them are on 102.1. Our target tonight is to make sure that we get every nook and cradle of Biafra land covered by grace of Elohim very soon. We will come up and announce some other places. Everywhere must be covered. Is our target now. It's our priority because we want everybody to be carried along. Because millions don't agree with you. It's another information. That's why we are doing everything needful. We do everything needful to make sure that the good news get to every nook and cradle of Biafra land. Maz, I have to leave with Biafra briefly so that other brothers will come in.
Thank you, Mazi. Remember Abba. Mazi, remember Abba and Enugu.
Mazi,
I do get their SMS.
Mazi, we know both of them on the charts about this week. All of them will be on by grace of Elohim.
These are the ones that normally text me. They normally text me at all time.
I know. I'm hearing some people are testing KH4 now. All of them are testing. I'm hearing and I'm listening. I'm following Mazi. And there is some other new places. Beneath all of them, we are going to do a good work this week. Let us hope and believe Chukwuka for his strength. Mazi, thank you. I remain
Exactly. Keep it up, my dear brother. May the Most High bless you.
No.
May the Most High bless you. Let's take this call. Caller, you are live on air. Your name and where you are calling from.
Yes, Mazi Nwachineke. Good evening from Kuala Lumpur here. My name is Mazi Nwachineke. I thank you for the job you are doing for Biafrans, and also I thank your panel, your crew, your co-host in today's wonderful program. You guys have done a very good justice to the topic you guys treated this evening and this morning in Biafra land. We thank the barrister Mazi Kano and our brother, your co-host Mazi Kachi, and I believe the Biafran have heard what you people said, what you people narrated, and it's left for us to reason properly well and begin to implement all the things that have been discussed on this noble platform, Radio Biafra. Mazi, I just want to say kudos for the job. Well done. And keep it on, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. Let's take this call. Believe my dear brother Kinsley from Morocco. Kinsley, can you hear me?
Can hear you, Nwachineke, my brother. Ekelere m obile nwanne m nwoke ekelere m gị. Kelee Kano Gwegwu na nwa. Kelee onye iwu ya ọzọ kasị mkpa lida. Na-ekelekwa Chineke mmadụ anyị ka ekete n'ụra tata. My brother, you see, the weakness of Southeast governors is not going to be our portion. It's going to be their portion because if my own governor of Imo State advise my sisters to go and marry Fulani, it means that they have already conquered us and we are into the Polarisation. You see, that thing is no joke. I mean, people look that word like it's like a common thing. This is to show, when you win people in the war, you capture their women, everything. None of our men is in the home. They give us wrong. All the whole youth, no single, both and all of them, they are wrong. Why? By the governors who they use the system to pursue our people. Now they are giving us advice. My dear, election in Anambra is some that we should not talk about it. And we must target these people where it will hurt them. where it will hurt them. Sitting, you see, that's why they tell you that he suspended the sit at home. It may be sit at home on Monday, sitting at home. That is not the only solution that we're going to give us Biafra. That sit at home now, you can be sit at home. The following day is election. What are you going to do? Come out and go to who are you going to command? When the order of the IPOB have given you order, why can't you obey and follow the instruction? Are we going to destroy what Mazi Nwachineke did? And it's in the hand of DSF. Why can't we obey and follow the simple instruction? We are getting there. Everybody, both child, have known that these people are not there for us. Now, who is there for you? Is it one from A, one from B? No, we must follow, obey. I don't know how to obey, commander and control. That is normal. If you really want to live your democracy life, my dear brother, why you get there for live as you like? And my brother, that is it. So we don't need to beat around. We all know that people have disappointed us. Even to beat the goat, that they have to take permission from Abuja. To beat the toilet, they will take permission from Abuja. Nothing they will not. So we know that they are not there for us. And we have to do work and follow this instruction and know how our leader is going to come out. That is not only sit at home can be. You can act any other thing on your own. But you don't come it and take it and discussion where they put it in. See radio or this, they will be writing nonsense. And that person may be not IPOB. Mazi Nwachineke, my dear brother. Any of our sisters, we should be vigilant. Anyone that wants to that Fulani people, to marry, must go back and to live with them. Because all that God bless you. All hail Biafra. My brother, God bless you.
Thank you very much. That's my dear brother Kinsley from Morocco. Let's take this call. Ugo, you are live on air. Ugo, can you hear me?
Yes.
Ugo Dan, can you hear me?
Good morning.
Ugo, in Anifen Leku.
Good morning to you.
Welcome, my dear brother.
Can you? All right. Greetings to you, beloved brothers and sisters. Biafra and our God will continue to keep us moving forward. Mazi, you see, I want to thank our brothers that just spoke. They did a very good justice to the matter. But my own little addition on what they just said, like as you said something about our leader. As you said that our leader is the greatest man on earth today, even at the point of death. Our sister close by here somehow, she misunderstood that point. And she said, what do you mean? Does it mean that our leader is dead? No. Nnamdi Kanu remains the person that Chukwuokike Abiyama give the mantle of the leadership of IPOB, meaning the Biafran restoration. He is the person that rekindled the issue of Biafra at this time. Before this time, everybody is running away to talk about this, because when you do, the zoo will kill you. But he is the person that make the news everywhere. He is the person that make everybody is wearing Biafran flag as a cloth. He opened up our eyes. I am saying this for those of you, the envy, jealous people that is propaganding up and down, saying that Nnamdi Kanu is doing that. Listen carefully. There is a man here in Enugu province. He found pleasure.
Ugo, what happened? Ugo, what happened? Your line just went off. Let's take this call. Ifeanyi, Spain Deputy National Coordinator. Ifeanyi, can you hear me? Ifeanyi Chukwu.
Yes, I can hear you, my lovely brother, Nwachineke.
You're welcome.
Nwachineke, let me introduce myself before I will congratulate you first. My name is Ifeanyi Chukwu Ebo.
from Banna, and I live here in Spain, deputy coordinator of the best zone in Madrid. Zone 5, San Christopher, Los Angeles. Kudos to Zone 5. We have our meeting today. We are going to have our executive meeting today, which will be very, very fantastic by 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. My lovely brother, John Nwachineke, we are very, very, very much proud of you. The way you are coordinating, guiding your radio Biafra is very fantastic. You are one of the best. I promise you are one of the best. Keep on, please. Let me also come for the... Thank you, my lovely brother. Let me come to on the side of what you have discussed today with our brothers, men of aristocrats. Honestly speaking, Biafras in Biafra land, I am appealing to you people, please, buckle up. There is nothing. Our Onyendu is in the hand of our enemies, the zoo. So Biafras, we should not talk, more especially those in Biafra land, we should not talk about Anambra election. To be honest, anybody that comes out on that very day, we be dealt with. We be dealt with completely. Nothing like election in Anambra. We should stop talking about election. What we have to talk like is I show you people, Biafra must surely come. Nothing like election in Anambra State. To hell with them. And the honor Black Putra on that very day, we are going to slaughter that person with the highest cruelty. To be honest. No. No, I'm so glad. If you respect. Again, I start using us. Anyhow, that can never happen. They are dealing with them. People cannot handle them. We are coming back to handle them. Because this is getting too much.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. Thank you. Thank you. Let's take this call. Caller, you are live on air, your name and where you are calling from. Can you hear me, caller?
Because of security purposes, I'm calling from my location in the upper line.
You're welcome.
Oh, I really appreciate the good work you are doing. I'll be listening both from those coordinators, from both the 3 programs, and it's a very wonderful one. And what I'm advising my fellow friends, sentiment is what emotional things. We should not be emotional. We should listen to our leaders, our leadership. They are doing great work. We may not see it, but it's happening because we know what we are living into the zoo. It's a zoo. This is zoo. So that is it. So I advise everybody to calm down and know that we are doing a great work. Things are going on the ground that they may not see because they are buying up the zoo. So when he got a week so I think you're watching it to listen to what the leadership are doing. And the Anambra election. I'm on the buy and I take which even more if we should listen to about don't vote. You should think about it. So let us listen to our leader. We can this children of sit at home. We can wear something ahead. So Kaiju Anya Bruzo, as you know, only good choose about us or Babu and also. So our people, if you face your God, our Elohim to run, you will run over yourself. So you calm down. So our leadership are doing great work, and we may not see it, but it's just small. So another thing is that our FM, I have heard the Mazi Nwachineke as he came up to give the announcement of where he's working. Even those in the riverine areas, they need to be sanitizing them more and more. And for we here at the location of Enugu. The radio is not spreading far. In the metropolis, it's okay, but it's not working for now. But when you go to 9th Mile side of Gariki, you enter into Kano side, you no longer hear radio. They are operating on app. And some of these rural areas, app may not run because they are not Zoom, so the network will not be good. So I would like plead to them to gain an eye. We in the town, we even survive with that radio with app, more better. But I'm not rural area, I need their more. No much anime urban, no much anime village, no mama, I need each other more so that can you keep my name. So down my brother and the Mexico come and bless our head of director Mark Chike is a very I pray that he will stand reasonable every day. I'm praying for years and praying for our workers. They are doing great work and I pray that Elohim will deliver our leader. Nothing will happen to him. Nobody should shake on what happened. Elohim will do a great work. That when he finishes, all like we down on our feet. Somebody asked him they will never release him, they will never release my Shiana. He will come out. And more but and the can Jim the Benue again we say Elohim we give him and let all of us stay resolute and unite our force, our front, make our HOD unite our front, unity. We talk more that like them, as far as no one asking stop, you stop. Don't worry. Anything don't worry. You are food. So thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. Thank you very much for that wonderful advice and everything. And on that note, I bring the program to an end. Thank you very much, brothers and sisters all over the world that are connected, that are listening. Keep on listening to Radio Biafra. It is your own radio station. It is our own, and we will be the one that will make it great. This is our nation. We are fighting for. This is our own. That beautiful one you see out there, Obaka Mereya, and your own hand will make your own to be good, short and simple. That is one of the issue of we African people, black people. We always depend on already made. That already made is somebody that made it. So your own, make it to be exceptional, make it to be great by always connecting to Radio Biafra and as well be part and parcel of the program is your own. Like for example, most of our artists, you see that it's only on Radio Biafra you hear your song being played. You can't hear it another place. This is just to tell you that it is you that will make your own to be great. Remove other thoughts and mentality they have fixed in you in those days. Have the understanding now. You will make your thing great. It's your own. It's our own. Just as we are fighting for Biafra to come, Biafra is our home. And when we succeed, it is our beautiful paradise here on earth. And we'll fix it. And we'll relax there. So have this understanding and keep it up. And finally, we must be disciplined. Very, very important. Be disciplined. Listen to the Directorate of State. Listen to your coordinators. Listen to the people that Onyendu apportioned every job to. Not all these sycophants that are just jumping in from left and right. We must be careful on that. This is within internal. I must say it. Follow the people our leader put there. They know what they're doing. And just as a brother said, it's not everything that will come on air to say. Have the understanding. It will sound so foolish to come and tell you that this one, we want to go and do this one. What are you expecting them to do on that note? They will stop you. But when they will come for their own, they won't tell us. They will plan it before you know it. They have come and they execute something. We start crying. Hey, but they didn't announce it. But you want us to announce what we want to do the next minute. This is the reason why you kudos to the Directorate of State. From day one, as our leader was abducted, they took over everything. This is how they have been operating. And look at the level we are presently. You don't know how the zoo foundation has been shaken so far. But we always promise you, something is about to happen in future. Just be obedient, abide to the rules, support, give. Mostly on ESN, most of us are not contributing. These days now, no fundraising as it should be, as it before. I don't know what's going on. Everybody have to wake up to contribute for ESN, mostly those in diaspora. Let us begin to raise. Because in here, it won't just be like that. So we must begin to raise funds to support ESN. If we are playing whatever we are playing internally, please keep ESN outside. When you they are different, they have their mission. You must know that. Not for these people, we must know that. So whatever is for them must go for them. Very important. Please make sure you support, and may the Most High bless us all. Thank you very much, my dear brothers, for being part of this wonderful program. I thank all those that participate. I thank those that called, those that I couldn't take their call right now. Next time, we'll still meet as we round it up with a word of prayer. Father, we thank you, we bless you, we give you praise. Be thou exalted, ancient of the day. Blessed be your holy name, Jehovah El Shaddai, Jehovah Adonai. We thank you for today. We thank you for everything. We give you praise. Blessed be your holy name. As we present our leader, Mazi Nwachineke, Lord God Jehovah, continue to pray that you protect him to the glory of your name. Immortal Redeemer, my Father, my Maker, Lord God Jehovah, we present ESN. Father, you protect them. Heavenly Father, I present IPOB all over the world, my Lord and my God, that you bless them wherever they are. Heavenly Father, that Biafra land, Abba Father, will rise up in judgment to the glory of your name. Thank you, blessed Lord. Thank you, Abba Father. That it is I pray at this moment, in the mighty name of your beloved Son, Yeshua HaMashiach. And I leave you with this word. The Bible said in 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 10, sorrowful, yet always rejoicing, poor, yet making many rich, having nothing, and yet possessing everything. Shalom.
Nigeria, they go to this and